Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. On Suncoast FYI today, I'm joined by Karen Koblenz from The Exchange, a look at Greatness Beyond Measure Teen Summit, and it's Christmas in July with Barb McSweeney. All next on Suncoast FYI. A consignment store like no other, The Exchange is a favorite place for Sarasota residents and a must-visit destination site for visitors from around the world. Joining me now is Karen Koblenz, Executive Director and CEO. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, now you've been CEO and Director for how many years, Karen?
It's coming on 7 years now.
7 years.
Yes.
Now, the Women's Exchange has been in existence for how long?
Since 1962.
Okay, in the same location, right? No, it's moved.
But since 1967, I think,
Yeah.
we've been in the same location.
Okay. Now, it started off as the Women's Exchange, but now it's the Exchange. So tell us, have things changed or just the name?
Well, yeah, things have changed.
Okay.
The Women's Exchange has been kind of known as the Exchange for a long time by a lot of our consigners and shoppers and
Sure.
volunteers. And when we decided to do the recent remodel and add men's clothing and also a local art galleria, we decided it was time to make it official and we would change it to the Exchange.
Okay, so that's why the name changed. So
Yes.
was there a lot of deliberation about that, or everybody was pretty much on board because that's what everybody had been calling it? Right? Yeah.
It was an easy decision to make.
It was an easy decision.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us more about what you do philanthropically in the community, Karen.
Well, the Women's Exchange is, our primary mission is to support the arts of our community, whether that's through grants to local art organizations or scholarships to students who are pursuing a higher education in the arts. We just got done celebrating our award celebration on June 7th, and we gave away $250,000
In scholarships?
and grants, yes.
Oh my goodness.
So
How does one apply for that if somebody is interested?
we start the application process in November of every year, and all of the applications need to be submitted by January 31st.
Okay.
After that, then the board, they deliberate on the applications and make a decision as far as who they want to award money to.
Okay, and all of that's on your website, and we'll put
Yes,
that
it
up
is.
for our viewers. Okay.
Thank you.
So as a consignment store, what makes the Exchange different? I've been in there and I can think of a few things, but what do you feel that makes it unique?
I think it's the size. It's 15,000
Oh my
square
gosh.
feet, so that's a lot of space to fill. But we also carry everything that you can imagine. We have a wonderful fine jewelry section, costume jewelry. We now carry men's clothing, the Galleria, a lot of artwork, which you know. And we also have a wonderful ladies department and furniture. So we carry just about anything that you can imagine. But I think what makes it so unique is the fact that we sell around 12,000 items a month. So
Oh
that
my
means that
gosh.
inventory is constantly changing, and we have over 5,000 active consigners.
Wow.
So,
Now, there's a lot of volunteer work that help you
oh,
do
tremendous,
that.
tremendous. We have 260 volunteers. Without them, we would cease to exist.
Right, right. So how does one go about consigning with you then?
Well, it's a process, and we
Yes.
ask everybody to be patient with us because on a consignment day, we will see up to 250 people, and that's between 8:30 in the morning and 12:30 in the afternoon.
So there's no appointments. People just show up?
They show up on the consignment days. We accept consignments on Tuesdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Wow, that's a lot to process.
It is.
Okay, all right. And how can people in the community get involved with being part of you? I mean, other than, if there's that way, they can bring their things in and
Right.
sell. What else can they
Well,
do?
you know what? Just by shopping at the Women's Exchange, it's a form of giving, because that is how we earn all of the money. We do literally no fundraising whatsoever. Everything that we award annually is is earned through the consignment operation.
Okay. Now, let's go back a little bit. How you said that there's a board and they choose who you're going to actually give the scholarships
Yes.
or the grants to. How do they decide? I mean, and how many people do you have apply? I mean, I must think there's a lot of people.
Well, almost every art organization in town applies for a grant, and one of the great things is that it's something that a lot of them have come to depend on. And
Sure.
but probably about maybe 75 applications come in a year. And the board, they look at it based on an individual's commitment to the community, you know, their grade point average and things of that nature. It is definitely a scholarship that is based on their abilities and not need-based.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to add that has kept you so enthralled and in love with the exchange these years?
Yeah, there is actually. One of the things that I am so proud of is the fact that the organization is just all about giving. Everything about the Women's Exchange is about giving. Yes, we give away the grants and scholarships, but we also give over $2 million back to our consigners, which benefits our local community.
Wow.
We're also a green business, so that's pretty great too.
That's awesome. Now, where is your new location? You said you've moved or you've just expanded?
We've just expanded. We purchased the shortstop, which abuts the Women's Exchange, so we
Okay.
were able to add on an extra 3,500 square feet or something like that.
Awesome. Okay, and what are your hours of operation?
We are open Monday through Friday from 9 o'clock in the morning until 4, and on Saturday from 10 to 4.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, we take a look at a program helping empower teens for life, so please stay with us. The Greatness Beyond Measure Teen Summit is designed to help teens and young adults realize their maximum potential, academically, socially, and artistically. I'm joined now by Greatness Beyond Measure founder, Melanie Thomas. Welcome to the program. Nice to have you back again.
Hello. Good to be here.
So your summit is coming up soon.
Yes.
Okay. So first let's tell our viewers what is the Teen Summit all about.
Okay. Teen Summit is a platform. Well, Greatness Beyond Measure is a empowerment and resource organization, a mentoring organization for teens 12 to 19.
Okay.
And in that, we empower them to believe, to achieve, while igniting the genius within. And so we're all about empowerment and creating platforms and opportunities and providing resources for young people to help them get to the next level. And that's just a way that we connect them with other professionals, other people in the industry that they want to pursue.
Okay.
And we provide help tools through the programs that we provide and the events.
Okay. So when is this taking place now?
This, the GBM Teen Summit, or Greatness Beyond Measure, we call it GBM for short, is July 27th, 28th, and 29th at the Ringling College of Art and Design here in Sarasota.
Okay. And how does one register for this, Melanie?
One can register on our website at mygbm.net, or if they don't want to do it online, they can email us at mygbm411 at gmail.com, and we can email them the registration information.
All right.
We have 6 different events that happen over the weekend, and it's only $7 for teens to register.
Awesome.
Which that's the best ticket of the year.
Yes. Now, so 12 to 19, do they all take the classes together, and do they take all of the classes in the 3 days, or how does that split up?
Well, yes, over the 3-day period, they are welcome to take as many of the sessions and participate in the events. What's so exciting about Greatness Beyond Measure is that it starts off with a GBM Idol talent competition. And the first prize for that is $500.
Wow.
They can sing, they can dance, they can do spoken word, they can play an instrument. $500. Moms, I'm sure you all can use that for clothes.
Sure.
School is coming up.
They can think of a lot
they
of
can
ways.
think of that, along, and we also have a Stomp the Violence dance-off where they can dance, whether it's an individual or a group. First prize for that, $500. I'm really excited about that event because we have one of the survivors from the Parkland shooting coming to do to share her story about what happened and how she survived it and what she's doing to help in the stop the violence with gun violence.
Sure.
So that's going to be powerful. Really excited about that. We also have a Stomp the Violence poster contest, and we're giving away up to $500 for that in prizes.
Okay, will they do that on site while they're there, or is this something they'll bring with them?
This is something that they will upload. The information there, again, is on our website, as well as on Facebook, our Greatness Beyond Measure page. You can find out all the particulars, really simple, how they can do that as well. I'm really excited about this Teen Summit because it's our 10th anniversary.
That's amazing.
10 years of GBM. We started in 2008 and it's 2018 now, so really excited. We have a number of different guests coming in from all over the country, from Chicago, we have them coming from Texas, we have them coming from Atlanta, and even as far as California, just to come in and celebrate us. We have an amazing motivational speaker, international motivational speaker.
And what will they
by
be
the name of
talking about?
Delatora McNeil, who is going to talk on our hashtag I Am Greatness, because we feel that every young person has that greatness inside them.
Yes.
They just need to know how to cultivate it, how to develop it, and who to connect with, who the right people are that they should be socializing with and that they should have as mentors and professional, people who can help guide them to where they need to go. We also have another event I'm really excited about is our Teen Fun Tech. And this is where Ringling College and Microsoft and Funducation and some other organizations are coming together to give teens hands-on experience with VR, AR, MR.
Now, what is all that for our viewers that don't know?
Virtual reality.
Yes.
Augmented reality, mixed reality. We've got exciting STEM and STEAM games. We'll have some drones there, and they'll get hands-on experience with those things.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
so really excited.
Well, a fun weekend coming up, and have a great time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up on Suncoast FYI, we take a look at Christmas in July. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. It may be the middle of summer, but it's never too early to start thinking about Christmas. I'm joined now by Barb McSweeney to talk about Christmas in July and her collection. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So love your jewelry.
Thank you.
And let's start a little bit about you. How did you get started? Because I know you have a background in art.
I do.
Yes.
I'm a Ringling graduate, and my husband and I had an advertising agency for many years and took about a 10-year break to raise the kids, during which time I had an occasion for an afternoon out with a girlfriend. We found ourselves in a bead shop, and we made some jewelry, and I was just
Hooked.
I was hooked.
That was it.
And it was a mere week or 2 weeks later where I made more than one person could possibly wear, and the moms at school started buying it off my neck. And I thought,
love it.
okay, this is something.
I love it.
So
Great.
that's how that started. That was in 2004.
Okay, Great, and it's still going very strong, and all
Thank
these new
you.
collections coming out. So you do local presentations, but you also do outside community presentations. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and where you do them?
Sure. For years, I mean, locally, I'm really not in any local boutiques at the moment, other than Made by Gallery with Ringling. For years, starting in 2006, I did trunk shows with Saks Fifth Avenue. That moved into Bloomingdale's, and from 2008 till presently, doing shows with the Ritz-Carltons.
Okay, so great locations. That's one side of your
Right.
business. The other side of it is the charities that you get involved with.
Right.
Tell our viewers how you help charities and how they can contact you if they're interested.
Right. My program I call Raising Awareness with Style. Jewelry I use to help nonprofits, raise the much needed funding. Can be done a few different ways. I can design an exclusive piece for an organization for them to use as a fundraising tool. So that's number one. Number two is I can do public and private events to raise money for nonprofits, and depending on if there are associated fees to be a vendor, I give up to 25% of the proceeds. So if something is $100 or $1,000, you can see that can add up. The other way is to give the nonprofits who are interested in working with me a unique code that when their people shop on my online store, I'll know it is to benefit their organization.
That's a great way to do it.
Yeah, so that's
Easy
something new
for
this year.
everybody. So what are a few of the charities that you've worked with, Barb?
A few would be Shelter Box USA, Sisterhood for Good, Josh Provides, Epilepsy Foundation, Spark. I have so many. JFCS, Humane Society, Boys and Girls Club, and the list goes on.
Okay, all right. And it is quite a list, I know. So the Christmas in July, what is
Right.
that in the Chit Chat Jewelry nonprofit?
Well, we're just kind of chit-chatting about
Chit-chatting?
jewelry today.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't do much local work, and that stemmed way back from the days of Saks Fifth Avenue. I couldn't really be anywhere else in town. So I thought I would open my personal studio July 25th through the 28th. Details to be, determined, but it's to
They can
open
go to
it-
your website.
Right, and I'll have a flyer within a week. And so that's for the local ladies who want to come see my summer and fall collection.
Great.
Any boutiques that may be interested in doing work with me, and certainly nonprofits if they want to talk about designing a piece or setting up a show to benefit.
Okay, so talking about designing pieces, can you tell us a little bit about what you've got here?
I can. I have just sort of a little bit of a smattering. I'm blessed with creativity, so I don't do many things more than once.
There you go.
This piece here, white, pearl, gold, and silver, is part of what I call my signature collection.
It's beautiful.
Which I presented through Saks Fifth Avenue and Bloomingdale's, and still present that as well. These are lariats. These are really fun. They're 54-inch pieces of pearl glass, larger pearls on the bottom that you just tie to wear long or short. Some colorful gems, which I typically would put a pearl in between here and there. I haven't done that yet on that piece.
So that's a work in progress.
Work in progress, and these are
I like
three
it the
separate
way it
pieces.
is, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, that could be done. Bracelet stacks, some rings, colorful earrings.
And are they semi-precious stones, or what do you work with? when
They
you're not doing
are.
the pearls?
These are semi-precious stones, turquoise chalcedony, and that's a chalcedony as well. This is a blue onyx, a turquoise. This is a labradorite.
Beautiful. Great.
Yeah, and I have, as you know, many more pieces.
So anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers before we wrap up today?
Just, I'm here for the lovely local ladies and boutiques and nonprofits. Really would like to focus on the nonprofits. I feel it's really good to give back, and I'm blessed with being creative, and this is how I can give back with the nonprofits.
Great. Well, thank you, Barbara, for being here today.
Thanks, Dance.
The weekend is almost here, so if you're looking for something to do, we have a few suggestions. We'll show you when we come back. Coming up this weekend on the Suncoast, Celebrate Star Wars Night at Leacombe Park as the Bradenton Marauders will wear Star Wars-themed jerseys. For more information, call 941-747-3031. And it's nearly the end of Selby's Splashin' Saturdays month. It runs every Saturday until July 28th. For more information, call 941-366-5731. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. And this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Robert Pandolfino, at 941-361-4616. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com under Programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.